FURIA is getting that range advantage over the Jace, right? So Jace obviously able to sort of flex from melee to range is fantastic for him in this matchup because he can play it either way and he can engage on his own terms. But the vision control, Junjia already bot side.
Looking for a nice early gang, traps are good, flashes coming out, but Junjia is here looking at Berserker's flashes all across the board. They want that first blood, holding the line as long as they can. The dive is good, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. And now it is Isles holding it back a little bit more, but still that first blood went over.
Yeah, but Lion's got to be happy with that, right? A 3v2 and it ended up in a 1-for-1. And JDG committed so much. 2 flashes, 3 flashes and an ignite. And all they got was a flash and barrier.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's worth every day of the week. Personally think current form matters more. You could be amazing a year ago, but if you're amazing now, you can definitely take
Empire
that.
double flash is coming out. Dokla's going to get caught out. It is a 2v1. Egg is still available, so it is going to get pulled, but there's just nothing you can do. It's a Jace and a Pike just there, barraging you as much as possible. Xiaoxu picks up the kill.
I am going to have omelette for dinner because that bird got cooked. That is a delicious recipe there as JDG combined to take out Big Dokes in that top lane, and that gold went over to Xiaoxu, so that's an advantage, meaningful, that he now has over Dokla on the top side. JDG, we're 8.5 minutes in, they're 3-1, they've got all 3 grubs as well, so Lion, they're currently playing from behind, but they're making a play.
In a bit of a pickle as they're trying to get that kill into cross flag, and Dragon's good, Cataclysm even better. Berserker picked up the kill, GALA could not hold on, and Isles just lives on a slither of HP. Have to be so careful with that, but a nice tower dive coming out of Lion.
I really like that proactivity from GALA though, to ult in to get that shield, try and live a little bit longer. It's hard. Kai'Sa ults all look offensive, but that was a very...
Towards the top. They know, let's take Dokla out. If we can stop him from getting anything in this game, it's going to be so much harder as the fight already kicks off. Isles is caught here. Shockwave is good. Isles, if he lives here, that is insane. He missed, he's healed up. One more, he sidesteps. The hook, it's not enough, and HongQ's about to go down for his troubles. Saint, he's going to flash forward, and the return fight from Lion secures the kill.
JDG was so close to taking out Isles, but Isles just gets away as we do take a look at that earlier team fight there, where Lion were able to get GALA on the bot side, but we go back to that mid fight that just happened, right? I mean, Isles got away, must have been single-digit health, and Saint steps forward, flashing aggressively to take out Lion. They're present, they're trying to clear these wards away as a top lane. We see Jace going mid. JDG, they want this.
They're sending it. They're going to be bringing all members to this fight. Like, Dokla does have the TP, but maybe it's a little bit too late. It's Vampire now looking insane. Getting caught out. Hook straight in. Where did he go? The Yordle could not survive the heat. And now they might have to concede this Dragon. It's going to be at a disadvantage numbers-wise.
That was a fantastic proactive play from JDG. A lot of posturing. They were getting the advantage. They were getting the priority. Saint felt he had to respond, but he was just caught out. Lion, they weren't there. They weren't ready for the fight that JDG picked. They get themselves the advantage. They get themselves the second Drake of the game for free, and it will be a chem.
Hasn't had much impact on the map. As you can see, JDG already on the Rift Herald.
Yeah, they're quick with it, right? They recognize that Lion, they're not there. They see them on the bot side, making a play.
Looking for a play down bot as HongQ being focused once again. Cataclysm goes forward, but it's under the tower. Shockwave's good. Mega Inferno Bomb is there. Inspired, able to hold on just a little bit longer. Vampire picked up Isles. It's finally done. They took the Aussie out, but now it's still a Rift Herald going over. They dropped it, but they are
on the wrong side of the wall.
No,
there will be no Uber out here for Junjia.
Looking for a drive, though. They sending it top.
Could be. They're going
Actually,
around.
they are.
Yeah, going around the back for the top side.
I like
it. They got the stacked wave. Xiaoxu's up here alone. They're going to get massive value if Lion doesn't respond. They're forcing Lion away from the rest of the map. And because they're making this proactive play, look at them all going back out onto the Rift. They're going mid and bot side because they know Lion has to respond to that top side play. I really love this heads-up play. This is intelligent gameplay coming out of JDG here as we go back to see how Isles was caught out here. And he was just a... What was he doing? He was trying to clear a ward that he didn't even get, and he dies for nothing.
It's just a level 6 Pike. Yep, that's all it is. Once you get level 6, now you're a champion. You can actually play the game, and those hooks are definitely going to be landing a little bit better. Those bone skewers, depth from below. Yeah, I'd be a little bit worried about it too going forward, but that's the big thing. Pyke needs to get those early leads, and level 6 is where they start to come online.
Something else I'm starting to worry about is Berserker's gold lead. It is starting to whittle away.
Yeah.
We take a look at GALA, and he's gotten some assist gold, right? He's got that Kraken Slayer. He helped out in that kill on Isle, so he's definitely coming up. He's going to be a threat very, very soon that LYON needs to be careful with. It feels like LYON right now, they're playing carefully, which is not their style, which means they're uncomfortable. And they're not making the... Oh.
Look, there's the flash. They're looking for Saint. It's a lot of damage, but isn't it enough? Yeah, it is. Xiaoxu picks up Saint. That's one member down for the side of LYON. But can they pull something back? Dokla is here. It's going to be that 4v5 now as the Dragon is still up. They're looking to contest it. Junjia is low, trying to land those flag and drags, or just get the flag out to get that vision. Now with the grey health, Vampire's able to come back a little bit more, and it just feels like LYON have to back off.
Yeah, and Berserker was trying to get into that fight, but was on a ward, so JDG knew exactly where Berserker was. They were able to zone him out. And JDG, they're winning a lot of these fights. They'll get one kill, right? But then they position themselves really, really well. They stifle you out of the game, and that's how they've been able to not only claw back that gold lead from Berserker, but build their own up to 3K with the 2 Dragons and only a minute and a half till the first Baron of this game here, Pyke. So JDG
Killer instinct, Berserker being looked at, flashes go forward, it's not enough. Junjia able to get it done, and a nice little dive.
A great little combo there from JDG. GALA getting that ultimate off, just let rip on a Berserker, caught alone in that mid tower, got the flash, got the barrier there, puts the AD carry of LYON in the dirt. Junjia again.
Isles, where are you going, my guy? Just can't move. GALA finally picking up their first kill. Up Zeka as well. Ginsu's Rage Blade and a Kraken on Kai'Sa. GALA is going to be feeling so good. One more little bit of AP, an amplifying tome, maybe a blasting one, you're going to be fully evolved and you're going to be feeling so good in every fight.
Yeah, Dokla though, Rod of Ages, less than a minute away from finishing that 10 stack. Will get that level. He'll catch back up. There it is as we're talking about it. He's now overtaken NXP, but it looks like a mid lane fight.
Yeah, Vampire getting the flash hook. It's going to be enough. Oh, it's just not enough. The Tempered Fate will not keep you alive there. Berserker sent packing to a grey screen.
That is what you call sup diff. Vampire picks out Berserker before LYON can react, give themselves a numbers advantage and start up the Baron.
And that's the big part, right? There's the big damage dealer from afar is taken out. Now it's on Saint to be that Dokla as well. Let's see if they can go for it as the Baron taken to 4.5k right here. Junjia is here looking to do a little bit more damage, but everyone started to leave. Mega Inferno Bomb does go down. They're going to send it forward. It's a big Cataclysm. It hits on 4. GALA's just too big. They take him out. Inspired could not lock it down. It was JDG securing the Baron. Now they're looking for more, Logan, as Vampire looking to go forward. Need to be very careful. Dokla might get the kill, locks it down, takes one back, but now the egg form. Scrambled eggs yet again. I like mine well done. How do you like yours?
I like mine with some chives, a little bit of chili in there as well, just spice things up, right? And that looks like JDG love it because they keep getting scrambled eggs for their main course. They take the fight, they take the Baron, and then they take the other fight off the back end of the Baron, and they wipe LYON off the board. They're nearly 9k up at 23 minutes. It's 17 kills, nearly a kill a minute.
It's crazy how we talked at the start of the game, oh, it's a bit of a slow one, it's going to be taking its time, but let's watch this replay because it was just so good.
One thing that I really like here is Saint was moving in between these walls, very well protected with vision from Inspired and Dokla, able to get some chip damage, able to get some poke, but Dokla gets hooked again. Vampire on this Pyke is a monster. Saint ults in, only clips on the sides, but Inspired had the angle. He flanked them so well, caught them all in the Cataclysm, but it was that lack of synergy because Saint had already ulted, wasn't able to get the damage down.
There was just no follow-up, Logan. That's the hardest part. Everything was used. No Berserker to do damage from afar. It just spelled disaster, and there is my dinner. Or should I say Brinner, which is breakfast for dinner. But now we're still going to see it is JDG taking a commanding lead. Vampire wait and stall. Is it LYON that goes and takes the Baron while they take Soul, or do you just give up the Baron and give them the secure to win and take the Dragon? It's a tall order for LYON. Let's see if they can do a little bit with it because they do have that potential play.
Yeah, this is a great position for JDG, right? They force LYON into a catch-22 position. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, but you have to do something.
Yeah.
You can't sit idly by and let them take both. That's a guarantee that this game will end. Vampire on his own.
Here, great hook, Inspired does get caught, cancels out the flagging drag. HongQ can do the damage. Now GALA's in the backline looking at Saint, but it is Dokla able to have that egg form still available, just being holding them back. Saint cannot hold on. Vampire is just draining them for everything they got. Ace in the hole is going to hit GALA. There's the egg, and this could be the nail in the coffin as JDG are looking at the Baron.
Yeah, they took out the jungler first. Inspired just caught out, annihilated by JDG, and then they went looking for more. Saint on the retreat. Vampire able to get that flash ult off to take him out. No damage available for LYON. JDG, they're going to get the free Baron here and surely reset by with their 15k gold lead and come out onto the Rift to take that soul, that important dragon soul, because they're on that soul point, right? The last one they need, it's ready and waiting. As the Tempest Fate, it comes through a little too late. It slows them down, but it doesn't save Inspired. Saint, so low in the backline, knows it, trying to get some long range blow, but Vampire with the E-Flash ult to be able to take him out. There's nothing much they can do. Berserker's able to get one back, but it's a consolation prize. It's not going to change this game.
Vampire's been my absolute GOAT this game, has played so incredibly well on this Pyke, been in every single fight, every single play. They might not have had the most impact, but these hooks have been good, and they've been finding the angles. As we did as well see, the Dragon has been secured. It is the Chemtech Soul locked in for JDG. 14.8k gold lead. Usually at 10 you say that's a little bit rough, but this is just JDG closing it out as they look for their first inhib in this mid lane.
Yeah, Chemtech Soul, they've got the Baron. At JDG, it looks like they want to end this one here. They know they've got every single advantage. That poke landing onto Dokla here, Pyke.
Yeah, look, and this could be it. They've got the waves. They're going to be able to get some of those supers coming in. The Baron play is still looking good. Berserk is at half health. There's not really much you can do. Dokla doesn't have egg. It's just a bit disastrous as LYON holding as much as they can, but they're just getting blasted. Shockwave onto Inspired. Saint is low. They're running with tails between their legs. Let's see if they can hold it any longer, and it's just not going to be. Isles, magical journey through his own nexus, because there's nowhere else you can go. JDG, they want the blood. They're looking for more. GALA cannot hold on. They are unleashed in this game, and it is LYON that could not hold it up against the LPL.
An ace and the Nexus at the same time. JDG take this best of one against LYON here at EWC 2026. Take a bow as, what a game. That was quite the show.
Look, that was an exceptional performance out of JDG. They were looking so strong. They knew exactly what they needed to do. They shut out the players that they knew were the problem. Dokla couldn't find his angle. Inspired had nowhere to go in his own jungle, let alone the river and beyond. So it's just going to be a little bit hard as LYON now move down to the lower bracket. Maybe they'll find some success there.
But that's it from us. We will throw back over to the desk for the post-game analysis.